Hello everyone, I'm Paul Donigletto, the editor of CDN Computer Dealer News. With me here today is Kevin Burgess, a enterprise technologist for Dell. The topic is software-defined networking, but Dell has recently made a couple of partnership announcements, one with Nutanix and Fusion-IO. Kevin, thanks a lot for joining us today. Tell us about these new partnerships. What's the strategy behind them?
Thanks, Paul. So Dell takes a couple of different tacks to the industry. So we're either buying companies for their technology, we're building our own technology, or we're partnering. In this case, it's a matter of picking the best technology in the industry and then partnering with that company to bring the best to our customers. So what we've announced today is we have Nutanix, who is a converged storage and server platform. They're very well known for their easy-to-use interface and very well known for their VDI interoperability. So we put that on top of our Dell server and storage, and we get the best of both worlds. From the other announcement was Fusion-IO. And Fusion-IO is all around putting really fast access to your data in terms of disk closer to the server. As was mentioned today, we're seeing a kind of a shift in the industry away from everything has to be in my SAN to how do I create the best possible performance, and that's putting the data on the disk as close to the computer as possible. And that's what Fusion-IO does. They accelerate it. We're getting up to like 5 million IOPS, which is unheard of in the industry.
So software-defined networking holds a lot of promise in the marketplace, but still it's in the conceptualized stage today. How do we take it to the next level?
Well, I think you're right. I mean, especially if you talk about pure SDN. Pure SDN, the purest definition of dividing up the control plane and data plane, that's like an open flow instance. And that today, we're really only seeing that in some very large educational institutions. They're playing with it as a research project. It is out there. They are doing it. We saw Cornell University recently implement something like this. But I think what we need to do is say, you know, this is coming. This is not something that we're going to say, you know, it's a fad, it's going to go away, because it's all around optimizing the application. And that's what this does. And we all want to optimize the application, so we know it's going to happen. The key for this, especially around things like OpenFlow, is when you're building out your next-gen data center, your next-gen architecture, you're planning for it. You're saying, I'm not going to buy standardized legacy networking hardware. I'm going to buy hardware that is somehow optimized or available for SDN in terms of OpenFlow. The other thing to keep in mind is we have the other way of doing SDN is around NVO, or Network Virtualization Overlay. That's available today. People are doing the VMware VXLANs, the Nicira NSX platforms, the Hyper-V NVGRE platforms from Microsoft. That stuff is going on today. The ability to virtualize on top of your hardware platform, the idea that I can take multiple networks, test, dev, and prod, put them all on top of one physical layer, and use the same IP addresses between all three, that's amazing. That's available today.
Thank you very much for your time there. For Kevin Burgess, I'm Paul Donigletto for CDN Computer Dealer News. Thanks for watching.